So let's talk about singular matrix. So what is a singular matrix? So a singular matrix is a matrix that has got a determinant of 0. So that's basically a singular matrix. So the determinant of that matrix is 0. So if the determinant of that matrix is 0, that matrix is called a singular matrix. So the question that I have with me here is saying, find the value or the values of k given that the matrices to be what? Singular. So how do we find the determinant of matrix A? In this case, we know that it's supposed to be the minor diagonal minus, so is k times k plus 1, then minus, that is 2 times 3. So this is what we call the minor diagonal, and then this is the major diagonal. So we do the minor diagonal minus the major diagonal. So the determinant of this matrix is 0. So k times k is k squared, plus k times 1 is k. Next is minus 2 times that is 6. So 0 is equal to k squared plus k minus 6. This is a quadratic equation. Now we can find the values of k using that. Not so. So using that we can find the value of k. So the product is negative 6, the sum is positive 1. So the factors will be positive 3 and negative 2, because this time this negative 6 plus 1. So then we can clearly see that this will be 0, so it will be k plus 3 and k minus 2. So therefore k should be equal to 2. Another value for k will be equal to negative 3. So the answers are k should be equal to 2 or k should be equal to negative 3. So these are the solutions. These are the values of k. This is easier because it's 2 by 2. But now it's going to be a bit trick for 3 by 3. For this, in this case we have got b. So remember we have got 1 minus k, also 1 minus k. So this 1 minus k, to make things simple for us, let us represent 1 minus k with just a single entity. Let's just say p is equal to 1 minus k, meaning that where there is, meaning that matrix b now is p 1 1, then 1 1. Here we have got p, then 1 again. Here we have got 1, then this is k, because that k is just alone, so I'm not going to tamper with it. Now let's find the determinant. How do we find the determinant? We can choose any column. Okay, any. So if I get this one, it's fine, but the answer is going to be the same. So the determinant, like we have said, of b is going to be 0. So if I get p is going to be positive, meaning that I hide this. The matrix that I'm going to have is this. So I have the matrix p 1 1, then k minus. So it goes like this, it goes like this, plus minus plus. So in this case the next one will be minus 1. We hide this, we are remaining with this part. So we are remaining with 1 1, then 1 k. Next will be plus 1. So we hide this, we are remaining with 1 p. Okay, then 1 1. Then now we find the determinant of this. So the major diagonal is p times k minus 1 times 1 is 1. Here we have what do we have? We have got 1, then it will be k minus 1. What else? Here will be plus 1, then 1 times 1 is 1 minus p, like that. So we have p. Then now at this point I can replace p. Nothing is going to be affected here. I can replace p. P is 1 minus k. Okay. Then again, even here, 1 minus k. Then I have got times k minus 1, like that. Then here, if I open the brackets, it will be just k plus 1. Here, if I open the brackets, it will be 1 minus, where there is p, put 1 minus k, like that. Now the determinant is 0, so you equate this equal to 0. Now I can get rid of this. I want to find the value of k. So the first thing that we're going to do is first to deal with this part. So k times what is inside here will have 1, we'll have k minus k squared, then we have got minus 1, like that. Okay, that's what we have. That's what we have. Then minus k plus, now this one I can add here. This guy and this guy will give me 2. Not so. It's going to give me 2. So yeah, it will give me 2 if I compute that one. It's going to give me 2. But I think I've not made any mistake. So this, I've got negative k, this plus this, and this will be 2. If I open the brackets there, it's going to be minus 1, then plus k. So this k and k will go. Then I've got 2 minus this, it will be 1. Yeah, it will be 1. So then we are going to have, but remember there is, we're going to have this. Outside there is plus 1. So now this is equal to 0. Now we can expand this part. So 1 times k is k, 1 times negative k, k squared minus 1. Okay, then k times 1 times k, that is negative k squared, times that is k to the power plus, now because negative and negative will be plus, k to the power 3, then my plus k. Then outside here we have got plus 1, it should be equal to 0. Now look at this, guys. This one and that one can go. Now what I have here is k and k will give me 2k, meaning I'll start with k to the power 3 minus k squared plus 2k is equal to 0. Now that k is common, I can factor out k. So k squared minus k plus 2 is equal to 0. This simply means that the k value should be equal to 0. Another one, that's what I need to find now. K squared minus k plus 2 is equal to 0. Now let's find the value of, we find the value of k. Okay, yeah, we find the value of k. But we had 2 here. We had 2. The ones for square we had 2. So this was supposed to be 2. Even here 2. So here I'm supposed to put 2. Yeah, this is now perfect. This is a quadratic equation. Can I find sum and product? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe, but no, because the product is 2. So it's not possible. So then I'll use the quadratic equation. I divide it by 2a. So k will be equal to negative, b is negative 2, so I'll just put 2. So negative 2 squared minus 4, a is 1, b is 2. So we divide this by 2 times 1 is just 2. So k will be equal to 2 plus or minus, that will be 4 minus 8. Then we divide this by 2. So k will be equal to 2 plus or minus the square root of 4. We divide it by 2. Now look at this. K will be equal to 2 plus or minus the square root of negative 4 is going to give us a complex number, which is 2i. Then we divide it by 2. So k will be equal to, I can cancel 2 everywhere, that becomes 1 plus or minus I. Okay, so meaning the solutions are going to be 3. So k should be equal to 0. Another one, k should be equal to 1 plus I. Another one should be k is equal to 1 minus I. So these are the solutions. These are the values of k. Okay, yeah, these are the values of k. And for sure, if you plug in each of these values, you'll be able to find the determinant to be 0, because you're going to reach at a point where you're going to be having I squared, where I squared is replaced by negative 1. So you can prove that still you're going to get the same. So this is the basic idea behind singular matrix. So singular matrix, they are going to ask you to find maybe any value. They will tell you to say, given that the matrix is singular, just know that the determinant of that matrix is 0. So you know how to find the determinant of 2 by 2 matrix, and you know how to find the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. In case you are interested to know how to find the determinant of 4 by 4 matrix, there is a video that I made for 4 by 4 matrix. You can go on website and check it out. You'll be able to find it. Remember, I said it is possible for you to access our private tutorial videos on website. Check the link in the description, or just go on Google and search Transcended Institute. The link is going to come. The website link is going to come. Go on website, create an account if you don't have an account, then register with us. Learn with us. You'll never go wrong. That is Transcended for you. Okay.